What's up, guys? Welcome back for another episode. This is exactly the reason why Donald Trump's lawsuit is addressing a real issue. You will hear it said by some liberals, obviously leftists, and other people who are anti Trump that there is no such thing as conservative censorship. There is no such thing as censorship. There is no such thing as the government being in bed with big tech being in bed with government, and the fact that government is just using big tech and establishment media as their working arm to propagate what they want to be seen and heard and believed by the masses. This is all true, but some people will reject that as, oh, it's a conspiracy theory. Guys, what Jen Psaki just said right here in this clip that we're going to watch is just further evidence that all of that is true. So, as you guys know, former President Donald Trump filed lawsuits last week against Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, arguing that they are illegally squelching free speech rights on behalf of the government. Trump was banned, as you guys know, from platforms after the January 6 Capitol riots. And I quote, Trump said, "These companies have been co-opted, coerced, and weaponized by government actors to become the enforcers of illegal, unconstitutional censorship." Trump said. Trump lawyer John Cole said the suits would prove that the tech companies are government actors, and therefore the First Amendment does apply to their actions. Guys, take a listen to Jen Psaki prove that Trump's lawsuits is addressing a real issue. And the issue is the government is using private sector to further their agenda. Real quick pause before we play the video. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're notified anytime I make a video. And guys, let's listen to Jen Psaki just tell her story as to how the government plans to use its powers to get into the private sector business. Take a listen.
In terms of actions, Alex, that we have taken, or we're working to take, I should say, from the federal government. We've increased disinformation research and tracking within the Surgeon General's office. We're flagging problematic posts for Facebook that spread disinformation. We're working with doctors and medical professionals to connect to connected medical experts with popular who are popular with their audiences with accurate information and boost trusted content. So we're helping get trusted content out there. We also created the COVID Community Corps to get factual information into the hands of local messengers. And we're also investing, as you all have seen, in the president's, the vice president's, and Dr. Fauci's time in meeting with influencers who also have large reaches to a lot of these target audiences who can spread and share accurate information.
Yeah, so there you guys have it. I mean,
KFC 19. What?
There you guys have it. What that sounds like to me, all right, is China. I mean, that sounds like China. You guys may have heard that the Chinese government asserts that it has the legal right to control the internet's content within their territory and that their censorship rules do not infringe on their citizens' right to free speech. Okay, so let's talk about a couple things that was said. Increased disinformation research and tracking within the Surgeon General's office. That was said. Also, we're flagging problematic posts for Facebook. Notice she didn't say we're encouraging Facebook to flag problematic posts. She says we are doing it for them. We are the government acting as a private sector branch. So now what we see is there is no longer three branches of government. Now there is a fourth, which is the private sector that has been taken over by the Democrats in this current administration. Guys, this is a real problem. And this is something that needs to be pushed back against, needs to be talked about, needs to be resisted. Because at the end of the day, if the government is three branches plus one, we are all taking one step further in the direction of becoming a, I would say, communist country where the government is taking away our rights. The government is telling us what we can't say. And last time I checked, we are in America. All right. So This all explains why Ron DeSantis was booted off of YouTube when he held a COVID-19 roundtable with Dr. Scott Atlas, a radiologist who was a coronavirus advisor to the former President Donald Trump, and other physicians who supported DeSantis's decision to open Florida. So if you guys forgot that story, let me just bring it back to your attention because it makes a lot of sense why Ron DeSantis was kicked off of YouTube. This was back in April. DeSantis attacks YouTube for yanking his pandemic video. So, a little bit from the article, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis attacked YouTube and its parent company Google on Monday, accusing the tech giant of censorship for its decision last week to remove from its platform video of a coronavirus discussion he organized where his panel criticized lockdowns and some mask wearing as ineffective. And because they criticized mask wearing and lockdowns, they were booted off of YouTube. What I would say the greatest governor in the United States of America and his very qualified doctors that he was having this roundtable with, they were booted from YouTube, guys. And it makes sense why they were booted from YouTube because the Democratic Party controls big tech. Big tech is in bed with the Democratic Party. So to keep a healthy union, they have to appease each other. And right now, the focus is eliminating all conservative viewpoints. All right. That is what they are doing. And which is why I say what they're doing is not American. It's simply not American. You know, what Jen Psaki is telling us is that the White House is involved in increasing an authoritarian agenda, and they will censor dissent. They will flag what you say, your opinion, as misinformation or disinformation simply because you do not line up with mainstream thought. They will not allow freedom of thought. They will take you down, guys. They will take you down even if you've been a trusted doctor for years. If you disagree with them, you will be silenced. And that is what this story shows us. This story shows us that it's not about credibility. It's not about, you know, open thought. It's about one party telling the other party and the other side of America that we're not going to let you dissent from anything that we believe because we are in power, because we hold the White House. We are going to dictate what is considered appropriate and not appropriate speech. And last time I checked, that sounded kind of like a dictatorship and not a free country, which is what the United States of America is. So, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Where are we? What country are we living in that we have an active government that is in bed with big tech to propagate, to influence, to basically do the work? They are using big tech to do their work. So there is no longer three branches of government. There is now a fourth, and it is called Facebook, YouTube, Google. And they are all being told what to do by the United States government, by Jen Psaki's White House, by Joe Biden. They are telling them. Notice she said, we are flagging misinformation for Facebook. All right, guys, you guys understand that this is the type of stuff that needs to be pushed back against because we are a free nation. And if we are silent, we will be taken over because what these people want is power. So I hope you guys found this video informative. And if you did like what you heard, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're notified anytime I make a video. If you want to support the channel, you could find me on Patreon, PayPal, and Cash App. All three of those links will be in the description below. One last time, guys, hit that like button. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like I said, leave a thumbs up. As always, guys, God bless. I will see you good people on the next one. Peace.